If I were the CMO of a Shopify or subscription box brand that was launching online advertising efforts, here's how I would approach that situation. And before I dive in, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve. I'm the founder of Harbor Marketing Agency, and my team and I help scale e-commerce and subscription box brands to over 8 figures in revenue. So let's dive in. Step 1 is ensure accuracy. I would want to make sure that Google Analytics is installed properly. I would want to ensure that we're using a platform like Triple Whale or Northbeam to track paid advertising efforts. I would want to know our blended CPA, our media efficiency ratio, or blended return on ad spend. Ensuring accuracy in the beginning helps us to avoid costly mistakes later on. So it's really important to get this right the first time and lay a strong foundation. Step 2 is to get a lay of the land. So do we know our customer acquisition cost to lifetime value targets? Does our customer acquisition cost make sense based on our customer lifetime value? You might find that you can actually afford to pay more to acquire a customer, which enables you to scale your ad spend at a higher rate. Or you might find that actually your customer acquisition cost target is too high based on your lifetime value and you need to pull back that target. So it's really important to get that right. I would also want to know what our bounce rate is, what our add to cart rate is, what our add to cart drop off rate is, what our average order value is, what our conversion rate is, and really get an understanding of benchmarks so that I can manage these metrics as we move forward. Step 3 would be customer research and messaging audit. So I would send out a survey to our customers as well as hop on the phone with 10 to 15 of our highest lifetime value customers and try to get an understanding of what they like about our product, what they don't like about our product, how they use it in their day-to-day lives, what their hesitations to purchasing were, and really just get an understanding of how they perceive our product and our place in the market in their heads. Then I can gather that information and use their exact words in my marketing messaging, which is kind of a shortcut to nailing your messaging down early as opposed to having to figure it out over time. Just use the exact words that your customers actually tell you. Step 4, I would generate new video and imagery based on my customer research. So let's say, for example, that I'm the CMO of this Blue Yeti microphone company. If all of my customers in my marketing research told me that they really enjoy using this microphone for Zoom calls because it provides crystal clear audio and they sound more professional in front of their team, I would not want my imagery or video to be all about how this is the best microphone for podcasting. Because if my customers are not using this for podcasting, if instead they're using it for Zoom calls and remote work, then the imagery and video is not going to align with their actual pain points and how they use the product. This is why laying the groundwork of customer research is really, really important in the beginning. So instead, all of my imagery or video in this case would be all about people being on Zoom calls with their team and how the audio is crystal clear and it makes them sound more professional. Step 5 here would be I would hire an in-house marketing coordinator to handle small website changes and manage our organic social media. The reason I would want this role to be in-house is because it's really important that this person is extremely close to and understands the brand voice well. So I would want someone that is touching the brand on a day-to-day basis and really gets it so that they can manage day-to-day communication with our customers. Step 6 here, I would find a growth agency that specializes in my specific vertical. So you want to find an agency that specializes in things like paid ads and email marketing and has had success with a brand that's similar to yours. So for example, our agency specializes in marketing for subscription box businesses, and we understand how to help our clients navigate through the unique challenges of that specific industry. So whatever industry you're in, you want to find an agency that has had success with similar clients, and then you can take the customer research and parameters of customer acquisition cost targets and lifetime value and all of the other groundwork that you've laid and give them a framework to operate off of, but then hand off the implementation and execution of the work. So that way you know that the agency understands what their criteria for success are, but you give them the freedom to use their experience and expertise to actually implement and execute what needs to be done. From my experience, that is the best way to structure a collaborative agency partnership. Step 7 is I would schedule regular check-in meetings with my in-house marketing team and my agency to ensure that KPIs and targets are being hit. At this point, you've really provided your team with a good framework to operate off of, and you've laid all of the groundwork. And step 7 really just comes down to ongoing management and making sure that KPIs are being met. So those are all of the steps that I would take to launch a successful paid advertising campaign for an e-commerce or subscription box brand. Hope that helps. Be sure to comment and subscribe for more marketing content. And if you're looking for a marketing agency to help you scale your e-commerce or subscription box brand, be sure to reach out to us at harbormarketingagency.com and we'll book a call and see if we're a good fit.